as far as the best bet here, I'll kick it off for the first game here on Monday night. I'll go the first half over between the Knicks and the Celtics. I think this full game total is low as well at 213. I think it opened up at 212 and a half, so a little bit of over money coming in. It's up to 213 here. But typically, what I see in the playoffs, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Mac, that we'll see in the first half a little bit of a faster pace going, right? Teams kind of feeling the feel out process. Maybe the defensive intensity is not up from game one, or sorry, in game one in the first half. So maybe some easy baskets. So I think that's an opportunity here. We talk about rest and rust with the Celtics being offered so long, but I think that just gives them an advantage because they were dealing with so many injuries, like we talked about with that Boston series, that they'll have that rest there, and I think they'll be ready to go here. So, and again, I'm a little bit skeptical on the defensive side of things for the New York Knicks here. So I think Boston does have success offensively, and I know that the Knicks can get their share as well. But this number at 109 in the first half between the Knicks and the Celtics as the best bet here for this episode is where I'm going to go. So game one on Monday night, 7:05 Eastern start time. Knicks Celtics first half over 109. Hopefully that one does get us to the window to kick off the second round of the playoffs. What do you got, Mac?
I like that. We talked about the over. I do think it's a little underpriced and isolating the first half. One and a half points per team in playoff history. Teams are scoring more in the first half versus the second half. So you can isolate that. Makes a lot of sense. I think there's two ways that the playoff second half can lead to an under. One is if it's a huge blowout because you bring in bench players that are really trying to show the coach that they could earn some playoff minutes. They don't want to turn the ball over. And more consistently, I also think if it's extremely close, like we saw this with Lakers Timberwolves, it just gets super cagey down in the second half. Not always. Like the Warriors got a 10-point lead and Rockets started throwing some haymakers and that fourth quarter goes over. But the fourth quarter under and the second half under has been such a consistent play for me that I love to take it out of the equation when I like an over.